That was trippy. What's up, everyone? It's your girl Anita flying high. Um, you're your girl Anita flying high. You're tuned into another one. Now we got CONCACAF Champions Cup here, semifinals. Club America versus what is it? I'm Gotham. There we go. I'm over here tripping. Oh, and I'm looking at something right here. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Anyways, Gotham versus Club America. Okay. Now, unfortunately, all right. Let me do this again. We got let's see who's in the lineups, and I'll show y'all a little something. Like I can't really show y'all anything really, cause we can't trust Concacaf. They some hoe ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They some hoe ass niggas. We can't even watch the we can watch the game, but it's not like that. Let me go ahead and share this real quick. All right, who we got in the lineup though? That's the real conversation. Oh, and Purse is back, and they actually playing. Let's see how America gonna bounce back. To be honest. Oh, that's what I wanted to see. I wanted to show y'all. Okay, so they're playing a 4-3-3 America. I mean 4-3-3 Gotham. Let's find Gotham's lineup real quick. Okay, here it is. All right. Let me go over here. All right, yeah, that's better. I just gotta. Damn. Hold on. Let me get this behind the scenes somewhere. Let me get that behind the scenes somewhere. I didn't even see America's team, so I'm not even gonna stress over it. I'm not even gonna stress. No stress, only blessed. Type shit. Gotham. I hope y'all lose. I'm just gonna be honest. America, if y'all lose to freaking, if y'all lose, America, to Gotham, I'm gonna be very disappointed. Oh, hold on. Real talk, I'll be very disappointed. All right, sorry y'all. This really, you can't really, you're not even able to see anything. All right. Let's see what we got going on here. Hey man, my screen not big enough. Come on. All right. All right, they just kicked off here. Now, also, I wanted to say, did y'all watch? Well, did y'all watch? Did you watch the W7? So, okay, they're playing in Tigras Stadium, I believe, right? And also, I wanted to see if anybody else was live streaming this whole. Cause if anybody, well, fuck, if someone's actually streaming it, I highly doubt it. Yeah, I highly doubt that shit. Yeah, some whole ass niggas. Yeah, man. Anyways, America, of course, got to bounce back from the defeat to from Tuzas, right? From Tuzas, they have to bounce back from them. Let's see if I can find their lineup. We're just early in the first minute here for America. Let's see who's out here. We got Scarlett. She scored in the final. Anyos is out there. Rodriguez. Let's see. Yana. Yana had a really good game, I thought. But overall, it doesn't even matter, America. Y'all disappointed me, you know? And this is the match y'all have to bounce back. And I had made a video on YouTube and on TikTok. If you didn't see it, here's the gist of it. We all know we saw the NWSL X Liga MX Summer Cup, which all the Mexican teams didn't do well, right? Who ended up winning that tournament? I don't remember. Some NWSL team. Come on, turn it over the back line. And like I haven't even tuned into Gotham, so I don't really know who they got going on right. I don't know what they got going on right now. And they're not like one of my favorite. They're not one of my teams. One, because after they won the championship, they pretty much got rid of all their players, right? The players that helped them become successful and or helped them win a title. And like I said, I think Gotham's a team. Unfortunately, uh, y'all got look Gotham, quote unquote, not an expansion team, but a converted team type shit. And like I said, I don't really like the business that they done. It is what it is. A lot of the teams in the NWSL have some scandals, are a little scandalous. All right, we got a corner here for Gotham. Esther, I think that was Esther. I think that was her that took it, but I wasn't too sure. It don't look like it. Hey man, she missed the ball. That's what I'm talking about. Ain't no foul here. You in Mexico. You're not gonna get that. You're not gonna get that call. Y'all in Mexico. And it makes me wonder. I was like, I think Tigres were also had a lot of matches in Mexico during the Summer Cup. But even in this one, like Club America and Gotham are in a way still in season. I mean, how long has it been? How long was the final? Like maybe 2 weeks ago? It feels like not that long ago. Club America played, and we know Gotham's in full swing in of itself. Oh my God, come on! They almost America. That ball was on the ground. A little too much, too close to the center. And like I said, Esther, one of the smallest players, she should not be getting any opportunities compared to Yana. Look, Yana and Hernandez. Let's see how they match up against these. I don't even know who number 4 is for Gotham. Who is number 4? I don't know who she is. And then Purse is on the other side. So Hernandez versus Purse should be a good matchup. Hopefully we get to see the ball played out that way. How long has Purse been active for Gotham? Like, when did she come through? And I bet you they actually needed her. She was the NWSL Finals MVP, right? When they won the title. So I think it's a great boost to have her back and not like have her leave the club. Oh, and let's see. Like I said, I don't know Gotham, and I'm not rooting for Gotham. So don't. But if they do play good football, I'll let y'all know. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. You know, probably the only player I like on Gotham will probably be I'm not too sure, honestly. Maybe the Brazilian. They got a Brazilian out there. All right. Yana and Scarlett combined here. We got 5 minutes deep. Not bad. Antonio. And Antonio went all the way to the front. Ooh, that hit the post. Antonio's cross. Not bad. Not bad at all. Uh-oh. Yeah, that hit the post. But America has dominated Liga MX for like these last 2 years in the league, but it's like in the playoffs. Okay, so they got to the finals again, and even someone on TikTok had said, commented in the comments was like 4 finals, 1 win for America, 4 finals, 1 win for America with this manager. So what does that mean, America? You know, and the last one was was the one this year. Y'all been to 4 finals, and y'all have only won 1. Like it's kind of, you know, it's a disappointment if you're America. At least you want to come out 50-50. But 1 of 4 is just not good enough, especially since you've made it in this short span. And even though, like, yeah, we know that, you know, they get 2 seasons in one, regardless. You gotta it's gotta be a 50-50. And if it's not 50-50, you want it above 50, you can't have it below 50, you know. So we're depending on if Club America advance in this, which I hope they do. I think it will be, if we'll see if that manager sticks around, because he has the players to consistently get to the finals, in my opinion, in this league, in Liga MX. But it's tough. It's a little difficult to win the final for him, you know. So yeah, he's gonna have to figure it out. And like I said, Gotham, I mean, they ain't been successful since since they won the title. So yeah, I mean, both teams struggling in their own way. But Gotham haven't been able to rebuild from what they dismantled, and then Club America have not been able to break the threshold for what they have done in this league. And like I said, they have home field advantage playing in Mexico. That shot from Gisetti was far out, but because we watched the I did watch we watched the World Sevens football, something like that today. Man City and PSG won, so my clubs win. So hopefully Tigres can come through for us. Um, but yeah, oh, we got Mondesi is in the game as well. Man, they should have won a championship. Tuzas really got them. Tuzas really got them. No Karen Luna, no Luna tonight. I don't know where Luna at. Hey Luna, go ahead and come over here to Tigres. We'll take you, type shit. Uh, but I want to see Scarlett get the ball and attack, use her pace to see how and she, like I said, Scarlett knows end of herself, so there are no excuses for her to play like she don't know who she playing against. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Hernandez against Purse right here. That's what I want to see. Come on, you got to get that past to Scarlett. Now, see right here, Hernandez. This is nothing. Okay, did y'all see that? How Hernandez kind of let Purse just get the ball and kind of have a couple touches, and then she eventually turned. No, Hernandez, you need to get on her neck. Why are you giving a player time, and you're that close? You let her touch the ball 3 or 4 times right in front of you, gently, gently. That is not gonna work. That is not gonna work. Oh my goodness. Passing the ball. They got Jaylene Howell in the midfield for Gotham. Offside flag is up. But we finna hit the 10th minute. Not bad, not bad. Uh-oh. So stay in? Nope. Offside flag. Because who is she looking for, actually? Ooh, that's very close. Yana was keeping Purse on side. Yeah, they already showing highlights of Purse and Hernandez. All right. Ooh, here's Scarlett versus Carter. That's a foul, fam. That's a foul. You can't. She can't. How is that not ref? You look. Everyone has equal opportunity to get to the ball. So it's a foot race. So since both of them were locking arms and they both fell, it's a foul on the attacker and the defender gets the leeway. That's what I saw. Okay, ref. Okay, ref. All right. All right. Make sure it goes. Make sure it goes the same way. The other line. The other way. Right now, not seeing how Gotham are gonna beat Club America right now. I'm not seeing it. Nope. Oh my gosh, Yana, stop it. The Brazilian. You say at least I'm happy that she's playing. Oh shit. Hold on now, nigga. Hold on now, nigga. Turn that shit off real quick. Mm-hmm. Let me see. All right, we got a free kick for Gotham. You know what I'm saying? 11 minutes in, 11 minutes deep. Oh, okay, let's go. Yeah. Okay, bet. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Got Sonnet out here. Also, America announced their well, all the teams announced their international. I think most of them. Mexico's gonna be playing Uruguay. So hopefully we have access to those games as well. USA is gonna be playing Jamaica and Jamaica and who else? It wasn't China, because China had to cancel. I forgot what other team America was gonna play. I know it was Jamaica for sure. But I don't think we're gonna have Bunny. So That's a disappointment. But hopefully, some of the dash players like Kiki gets some time against America. And Uruguay, I feel should be a not an easy beat for Mexico, but I expect Mexico to beat Uruguay. I don't know what Uruguay be doing. I ain't seen them I ain't seen them play no football recently, so of course I'm back in Mexico, obviously. Obviously, who is this? Nope. Gonna be a little bit more harder. Panos in the back line for Club America. Also, that was risky. Or jail, that was risky. Man, America, stop passing, making sloppy passes. And my girl, Mondesi, she hasn't had no touches. No touches. All right, let's get this ball. Yep, it's out of bounds. Throw it in, America. It look like it's starting to, rain a little bit. Hold on now. Why it raining? Nah, man. And I'm thinking, are they playing the same game? Like, are they playing the next match on the same field? Like, it makes me wonder, because this is Tigres home. Clearly, as you can tell. And my thing was like, America's like, how come America's not playing at their crib? Okay, almost Scarlett, almost. Scarlett against Carter should be a win for her. But America needs to find their players. Kiana hasn't touched the ball at all. And over the top, how is Esther getting over the top? Stop the cap. Listen, who's marking Esther, dude? Like, come on. So this is in between Hernandez and K. Rodriguez. The spacing in between Little Esther. It's against Yana here. This ball is against Yana. She's closer to Yana. She's onside. Honestly, Esther should have scored. Stop the cat. Esther should have been 1-0. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Why did not? Gotham should have scored right there. I'm sorry. Gotham, you should have punished America. That should have been a goal. That should have been a goal for Gotham. I don't know how she missed it. Great save for Panos, I guess. But that should have been a goal. She should have got a shot off. I don't understand. See, Gotham. See? And then, like I said, how old is Esther, fam? She up there. Let's stop the cap. Let's stop the cap. Esther up there, bro. She like at least 30. She at least 30. Look, she probably like, I can't get down how I get down like I used to get down. Okay, it is what it is, America. She couldn't do it. She couldn't finish. But don't give her another opportunity. I tell you, she gonna do it the next time. So y'all got real lucky. Yana, you gotta be aware. You gotta be aware. Yeah, so we got Mondesi against Freeman back there. Come on, we gotta take advantage of our width. I said our America. Y'all need to take advantage of y'all speedy width. That's why I'm curious. That's why I'm kind of concerned why Sarah didn't start as well, because she's also pace. She's also a pacey player, so I would have been attacking Gotham's fullbacks, make them run with you. You know what I mean? That's what America does. Don't play that different just because Gotham are in town. They don't. They ain't never, I don't know if they have you. Is this the first time them ever beating each other? It makes me wonder too. You know what I mean? It's yes, you can give respect, but Gotham ain't been to a final lately. Y'all have, America. Y'all the ones that have. Yana with the tackle on Gisei, was it clean or no? I'm not too sure. She said the Brazilian says it was disrespectful. Let's see. We don't know. We definitely need a replay. Hey, and with Jennifer over here for Tigres, I hope Gisei and others know that Mexico is a hot spot for all types of talent. We don't care whatever your geographical background you are. If you can ball, we gonna fuck with you, okay? Now, Mexico, yes, like other leagues, is more Mexico first. But, I mean, a lot of the teams have diverse archetypes, unlike other teams that, quote-unquote, have more money. But as we all know, here's America inside the box. Oh, Scarlett was looking for Mondesi. But it's going to be a corner kick. But I was thrown off after this play because I thought this was going to... She's onside. Sonnet's having to keep up with Kiana, so she kept her onside. It was deflected by Carter. Not bad. But she was going for the pass. She should have maybe went for a shot. But corner kick America. We got 17 minutes deep. On my end type shit. On my end type shit, you know what I'm saying? We got a corner here. Oh my goodness. Who was that? Kay Rodriguez? She swung and missed. All right. He's Irene with the cross, too easy, too close to the German. First of all, the German, Yana. Oh my goodness, Yana versus Purse. Purse then flipped the side. Purse has like, fuck no, I'm not. Purse has gone to Yana's side instead of Hernandez's side. So she feel like she can get. Look, she feel like she got an advantage. She got it. They had to trade sides. So we gonna see if more action comes on this side, Yana. You better be ready. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But uh-oh. Come on now. Someone needs to pressure House. She's not even that quick in the midfield. Someone needs to be pressing. I'm just saying. Someone needs to be pressing. Gotham shouldn't have possession of the ball. You in Mexico. You're supposed to possess more. Why are y'all wanting to defend? Yeah, okay, that's what I like to see, America. Make them go backwards, because you know how they love to play that type of game. You know what I'm saying? Oh, but I remember, we found out, we all know, we found out that outside of Europe is the people play the most organic football. You know what I'm saying? Because it's less manipulated, and the players can actually showcase their talents, or AKA they have space to showcase their talents, compared to other countries that are designed to disrupt the frequency type shit. And this is why it's pivotal for other clubs that play a different style to be successful, because it shows that it's not just one fits all, which we already know that. But in Europe, I'll show you a picture. Anyways, Scarlett, it's raining. Let me go to Soccer Donna's channel real quick. Let me go to Soccer Donna's channel real quick. Soccer Donna. Because yo, shout out to Olga's fine. Okay, first of all, Olga's finally leaving Old Madrid, which is great. Which is great. She's a talented left back. City, sign her, fam. Throw whatever you can at her. Who does Olga want to play for? Does she really want to go to Barca? Did she say Barca forever? Is she really gonna go to Barca? This girl says she going to Real Madrid, but look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. This is European football. That's European football right there. Look at the same colors. Look at the same colors. But this is what it's like for a lot of these. Look, Chelsea. Oh my gosh. 5 in a row is cap, fam. Hold on, let me pull back my game over here type shit. Oh my goodness, Gotham has scored. Lord have mercy. Oh shit, it's the Brazilian. Hey, 20 minutes? I missed it because I was talking shit. It is what it is. But we get the replay off a corner kick. Who is this? Oh, who was that in front? Hernandez. That's your marker, Hernandez. Hernandez, how you not see Gasay behind you, fam? Oh. Oh my goodness. Bro, no one was marking her. She hopped right in. She hopped right in front of Hernandez on this. So it's already 1-0. The Brazilian has scored for Gotham type shit. Oh my god. Let's see how America responds, because I mean Tuzla did score first too, and they were able to at least get something back. But it wasn't enough, as we all know, to win the final, you know, so. But, yeah, you see this image. You see how how dominant certain teams have been in certain geographical locations, right? And if you look at Barca, Barca has beaten everyone in this list, probably, right? I don't know if the other teams have some of the other teams may have not faced Barca, but we already know that Barca plays the fundamental sacred football. And other teams, they don't have the players with the football IQ to meet them. And neither did Chelsea, as we all found out this year. 8-2 in aggregate, okay? 8-2, let us repeat. And they already whooped Chelsea in the final as well. So I guess it's like, what did Chelsea expect? Did Chelsea expect to be better against Barca? Because clearly they weren't. They didn't learn from the final. They got demolished in as well. So it just shows us that, okay, these teams are so dominant in their country, but one team out of these whole leagues is the most dominant out of everyone. And this is all in Europe, as we all know. So that's why I'm like, hey, look, when I was watching the World 7-7, Manchester City won because they had the technical players. Caroline, the Brazilian. I was like, this is. I already made a video previewing it. If you're able to go back and listen, you're gonna see who I identify already before the game even plays. This 7v7 is more of a possession, quick pace game, and players with patience are gonna be key. And we got goals from 2 of our Japanese players and the Brazilian. So those are technically advanced. Well, just in general, because of that's a good shot. Just because of Japan's size, they have to play a different way, right? They have to play more cohesive based upon other geographical background of teams that have maybe a bigger physique. But Japanese players play with IQ more than athleticism in that way. And Caroline, of course, she has both. She's an individual MVP. I mean, she's great. Caroline's great. I mean, she just happened to play for North Carolina Courage, and now she over here with City. But City won. They beat them. They skunked them. And then following that match, we saw United play Roma. Now, United Roma was fabulous. United did win, but Roma has, we got to see some very beautiful goals. Roma had scored some nice goals in that final. Roma scored nice. And United scored 4 goals, I believe. And then it was Bayern against Ajax. Ajax whooped Bayern. And then PSG, it was a tight. It was close. PSG edged out Benfica 2-1. So we already kind of have a standard of who's going to win. I mean, I think City should do well. Bayern Munich are in the mix. And PSG, I mean, look, they brought some of their players. A lot of the teams brought some of their quote-unquote first-team players. But as we know, hold on, let me get off. Whoa, hey, that's a foul right there, ref. She pulling on the jersey. América, 25 minutes. They're down 1-0 against Gotham. Here's Hernandez finally moving the ball up with pace. Oh, that's so easy, Scarlett, bro. What kind of fucking finish is this, Scarlett? Bro, Scarlett, where's your finishing? We need you to score a goal like you did in the final, Scarlett. What kind of touch shot is that with her right side of the foot? Did y'all see this, right? Y'all see this, right? Right. Okay, beautiful pass on the ground from Hernandez. And then the shot is just no effort. You know what I'm thinking is she's trying to look, it's wet. The ground's wet. I think you have to hit the ball a little harder. Maybe she was hoping for a slip. You know what I'm saying? But it didn't come, clearly. The slip did not come. Okay? The slip did not come. Let's see, America. I got the lineup here. Did y'all post y'all lineup? See or no? No, hold on. Yeah, they did. Oh, there you go. All right, America. Struggling. Struggling currently. Hmm. Yeah, man. That's crazy work. What is this? Yana versus Purse. Purse goes down in the box. That's a little too easy, Purse, man. You're gonna have to stay on your feet a little bit longer. But it is good to see, finals MVP healthy. All right. Man, what was I saying, bro? America. We're gonna need y'all to step on it. Step on it. That ball in behind the Purse, Yana. She doesn't get there. That's a penalty. Oh my goodness, Yana, too aggressive. That like you had the you should have she should have been aware that she had the step late. And then she gets Purse. Oh my goodness. So we got a penalty? Let's see again. Yeah, she hits Purse on the left-hand side of her foot. It's not good. So Gotham got a penalty. Oh my goodness. And the rain doesn't help. Años, we need you to save this. Because it's already going to be 2-0, 28 minutes. America, what is going on? But like I said, it hurts my soul. No, hurt my soul. It disappoints me when, of course, when we see teams play in a certain way with a certain type of energy, and then we got other teams that come in, and of course their job is to, in essence, disrupt it. But it's like the archetypes that are supposed to be the ones that change or at least counteract the energy for America, they're not showing up. Like, no touches for Kiana, no shots for Kiana. It's been 29 minutes. Mondesi, no shots for her, no touches for her. It's been 29 minutes. The most people I've seen on the ball has been Hernandez, a little bit of it's been Hernandez, a little bit of Scarlett. You know what I'm saying? But that's it. A little bit of Antonio. That's not enough. And these aren't your playmakers. Man, Gotham has scored the penalty. It's 2-0. Oh my gosh. Oh. 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 I guess I'll go to Gotham's page. Y'all killing me over here, Gotham. Alright, guys. Look. Y'all gonna have to beat Portland because it seems like America didn't show up today. America, y'all didn't show up today? Goodness. America did not show up today. America decided not to show up in Mexico. How y'all not show up in Mexico? Man, they haven't even updated the fucking Alright, well I guess it doesn't matter, right? So Spain are playing Belgium, and then the big game, quote unquote, is gonna be against England. Um, on June 3rd. See who they called up. I'm guessing they called up Esther, so this is why they retweeted it. But yeah, but look at Spain's team here. Uh, Not bad. I mean, World Cup champions. Let me go back up here to man, this game over already? Huh? Is this game over already? America, bro. Ugh. Hold on. I'm missing the lineup. Where's the lineup? Where art thou lineup? Just because Silva got called up, some German players. Okay, hold on. I passed it up. Well, well, I'm not gonna stress over it. Let's go. Let me go back to the game. What's going on over here? Nothing. It's 31 minutes. Oh, Gasay got the speed right now. Hernandez right here on the right side. 20 versus 20. I think they got the same number of jersey on. But with Gotham having 2 goal cushion against America is good. Oh my goodness, Esther inside the box. Oh my gosh, it's an own goal. Y'all don't know. It's 3-0 Gotham, y'all. It's over. Curtains. Close the curtains. It's over. You see everyone with their Tigres jerseys. We're waiting for Tigres to play. Hold on now, Club America. See, this is cap. Y'all should be insulted because, one, y'all not even playing in your stadium, right? And y'all in Mexico. I would have been like, first of all, why are we not playing in our stadium? Make Gotham travel to us. Is this supposed to be a neutral ground? You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Like, how come America has to play in Tigres Stadium? So I'm just saying, they may not have good juju. If you have to play in one of your biggest rivals' stadium against another team, yeah, that might be bad. Might be bad. I'm just saying that might be bad. Where is the advantage there, huh? You have to go try to beat a non-Spanish team, not even in your home stadium. You have to go play them in your one of your rival stadium, and then now y'all down 3-0 and an own goal, and there's a penalty type shit, huh? Oh my gosh. You see how that just not gonna work out for America. America is done. It's over, America. They're gonna have to fire that guy, Angel. Make some subs like right now. Like make some subs. What's going on? We ain't seen no touches from Kiana, no touches from Montesi. Where are our strikers, America? Where are your strikers? Like how come they ain't getting no touches? Like you can't tell me Freeman is marking up Montesi like this. You just not gonna convince me. You're not gonna convince me. Y'all haven't even tried to look for her. Y'all haven't even tried to look for her. Kiana, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Oh my goodness. 3 goals. It's over. It's a wrap. Unless America gets something back here before halftime. If they go into halftime still down 3-0, it's over. It is what it is. It's 3-0. It's 3-0. 3-0 Gotham. I mean, come on. Really? Hold on, let me see something. Alright, let me see. Gotham. And let me see. Nobody better. Man, America. Let me go over here to Club America because I need to know what their collective saying. What is the Club America's collective saying about these goals they didn't let in, huh? What they saying about it? Because I bet they pissed. Oh my goodness. Listen, look at this. 2 minutes ago. 2 minutes ago. They 165. 165. 167. They heated right now. Uh-oh. What that mean? Todo se fue a la mierda. What that mean, yo? Oh shit. What that mean, bro? Oh my goodness. America. What that mean, America? Huh? What that mean, America? Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. All right, 35 minutes here. We definitely gonna Google Translate. I usually see which ones had the most hearts, and we'll see what we're gonna tweet here. What the people saying? What the people saying, America? Uh-oh. I wish I knew whose idea was to play Orgel when a snail moves more. Oh my God! This is savage. Stop the cat, fam. Nah, this is brutal. Not. Oh, shit. Man, the Spanish to English translation is savage. Stop the cap. I feel like they translated this. Perfect. Bro, not them saying Orgel moves slower than a snail. Stop it. Stop the cap, fam. Oh, okay. Let's see what else someone said because that's some funny shit right there. I'm not gonna lie. Don't put salt in the injury, bro. That's funny though. I'm not gonna lie, that's not funny. Okay, okay. If you don't think that shit's funny, I'm sorry. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it wasn't. Okay. Let now go home. Let's go back to the lukewarm. But oh, you know what? I forgot because they did play that match against Chivas, but still they beat them 4-3. Like that, they're supposed to beat Chivas. They were beating everybody. Uh-oh. Not them saying officially America doesn't have a women's team, but it makes me mad though. This is what the people are mad about, America. Uh-oh. Irene gotta go, or someone's gotta go. It's one. America have got America have got one back. They not dead yet. They not dead yet. Hold on now. Let's get the replay, ref. Let's get the replay, ref. America has gotten one back. It's 3-1. Who is this? The overlap from Hernandez. There we go. They got numbers inside the box. Irene is onside. Beautiful run in front of Sonnet. Yep, right there. It's a goal. Hernandez with the assist to Irene. So, I mean, one is won. One is back. 2 to go. So, thank goodness. Thank goodness, America. It is not over. It's not over till you say it's over. All right, she scored that in the 38th minute. America with some possession. I'm glad. Listen, America, because listen, if y'all didn't score, I mean, we was cutting off. We was dipping out, fam. We was ouchie. We was out of here. We was like, why am I even here if y'all can't put the ball in the back of the net type shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let me share this whole real quick. No game type shit. Clearly. I'll just post it. I'll just post it. I don't have time to. Me no have time. Me no have time. Okay, beautiful, 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 beautiful. No game. All right. Let's see what else America is saying after they got this goal, okay? So let's see what the people are saying after they got this goal. Let's refresh because hopefully they're in better spirits after this goal, okay? I better be in better spirits after Irene scored, okay? What y'all saying? What y'all saying? What y'all saying? Goddamn, son. Is that the men's team he's watching? Not him. He acting a fool on the screen right now. That's too funny. Throwing a tantrum. Casey down again from Club America. She wants a foul. Not giving it. Oh. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Scarlett here got it. Ooh, we got some runners. Overlappers. Yana's making an overlap. Wait for Yana, but she's like, I'm doing it myself. That's a corner kick. Nope. It went out on Scarlett. It's going to be a goal kick. Good riddance. Let's see again. Yep, it went off her. Damn. What we got right here? What is this? I don't know what he's saying by that. Yeah. LOL. If they don't advance, I expect the old guy to leave. The bald guy to leave. That's funny. We got 4 minutes, and then it's additional time. America and Gotham is still 3-1. Gotham up. Just 2 goals down. And the clean sweep didn't happen. Because I was just like, America, y'all can't get beaten on home soil to an international team. So you just, like, you can't get beaten on home soil, not home, but in Mexico against a team You got to protect the home field, first of all right? Protect home field, and then you got to keep the scoreline close or win. You can't get beat 3-0. You know what I mean? Thankfully, it wasn't 3-0 for that long, and they were able to get one back, but that's not good energy. You never want an outside team to be able to have that advantage in energetically, because it's not just the game what you see, it's behind the game. You got to read the energy behind the game. But like I said, Club America, they're not even getting it to some of their heaviest hitters, and that's what's really disappointing, you know. And that's what hey man, Freeman, I'm on the seat. I'm gonna need you to be a little quicker, man. You can't be letting free. Hey, that's a clean tackle. Come on, clean tackle. That's such a risky pass, Hernandez. Why is Hernandez trying to find Scarlett when she literally has two players smushed up against her? Like that like you're forcing it. You're forcing. How come America are not playing up the middle? Oh man, guys, I hope y'all play better than Club America's playing. Because if y'all play the same, I'm not even gonna put that out there. Y'all better do some work, man. You better do some work. People are still chatting on this one. Let's keep going. People's upset. Let me see. Likes. Hey man, but y'all can't be putting listen. Y'all do got a women's team. Yo, this was the scoreline. No, Chivas. This was Chivas against freaking America. 7-0. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. All right, America. 1 minute to halftime. Let's go. 1 minute. 1 minute. Got the overlap. Nope. Okay. It's all Scarlet inside the box against Sonnet. She goes for a shot, which is blocked. On the C here to Hernandez. Y'all got about a minute and some additional time. What? Hernandez attempts to take on the whole back line of Gotham. I don't know why. Instead of just passing it out wide to Mondesi, she wants to advance and move the ball forward. But no one really reacts with her. What we got here? Okay. Oh, it was close. Gotham's marking is tight. Yeah, I don't think Portland was going to be... Portland, we're going to see. I think both of them bring different vibes, Portland and Gotham. I feel like their guys have a good team as well, so... And they're on home soil. And like I told y'all, if it looks like Gotham are going to get to go to a final, and unless Club America pulls it around, and then if, like I said, Portland has to lose, because we can't have two individual teams go to the CONCACAF, the first ever CONCACAF championship. It can't be two individual teams. It just can't be. Frequency-wise, energy-wise, it can't be. Because we have to have the Mexico side step up and perform and win on home soil. On home soil, okay? You're not in America. You're in your own backyard. You have to produce the quality on the football field. You know what I mean? So, like I said, very disappointing in Club America right now because of the lack of how they're playing. And especially because, look at this. I mean, well, I was going to say, look at the scoreline. But I've seen them play way better. Like, they're usually fluid in passing, you know, and they work really well off each other, one-time passes. I guess that Chivas match really took a lot out of them. I mean, it was 4-3. I mean, so it could have been like a back-and-forth contest. And I guess we can look to see who Gotham played maybe before this game. But they could have had I don't know. Just still. But here's my thing. Why did Chivas even play Club America right? Like, so Chivas, I'm sorry, Mexico. Club America plays Tuzas in the final, loses, and then they have a match with Chivas for what? Like I don't. It doesn't make any sense. Why would y'all have a random match with Chivas? Like what was the significance of this match? Like, I don't understand. I really don't understand. And I'm not blaming the Chivas match for them playing like this, but I'm just saying, why did y'all actually play them? Huh? Why did y'all actually play them? It's halftime now. It's halftime for both teams. Wow. Wow. All right. Well, let me go down Sucker Down because I have some other things I wanted to talk about. Well, it's halftime type shit. This girl, where's she at? Where is she at? Where is she at? Where is she at? Wait, what? Wait, what? What do y'all think about this? Olympic Lioness renamed to OL Lions? Club investor Michelle King has announced the name change. Well, is that? I mean, this doesn't this look like the OL Rain thingy? Oh dear, whatever happened to one club, one badge, one town? This is really disappointing and fracturing for OL. The new Bond villain has been born. Uh-oh. Don't like the return to the original name and logo. Throws up. Jesus, no. Wow, we don't want her? What the fuck? Ew. Not bad. LOL, useless change. There's no point. They will be punished along with the men's team in the same way. They are not in the United States of America. They can do whatever. They can't do whatever they want. What does OL mean then? Woke nonsense. It's shit. They had a really cool logo and now they ruined it. It's short for Olympic Lioness. Lioness. Yeah, I don't understand. I'm confused. Yo, what do y'all think about that? I think this looks like the Utah Royals type shit because it kind of looks like there's a crown. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, fam. I don't know, bro. I like the original name. That's just me. Shout out to the 18-year-old. She got a new contract. PSG type shit. It says the most successful cabinets, Champions League. Lyon leads with 8, of course, goddamn. Frankfurt. How come we ain't never seen Frankfurt rise to... How come we've never been able to see Frankfurt rise to the occasion again? Like, it's just been Bayern Munich and Wolfsburg. Is it because they don't market their ladies properly, or why is it? Why is it that Frankfurt is the most winningest... Frankfurt is the most winningest national team or most winningest women's Champions League team in Germany, but they don't got the best players. Doesn't that make sense? Like I don't understand, Frankfurt. How did you not go with the tide and the shift? You know what I'm saying? How did you not capitalize? Like, cause then you got Barca with 3, Wolfsburg with 3. Who is this? I don't know who that other team is. Who's the other team? Got Turbay. Only one English team. That's crazy. Okay. Now there was a deal that I saw. Where is she at? Where is she at? Angel City got her. All right, let me go to Angel City then. Angel City. Angel City playing Utah Royals. Oh, well, that was a long time ago. No. Okay, here she is. Don's Daughtry. This is a great move right here, I think. Because everybody and their mama is leaving Wolfsburg. She says, I'm so excited to join Angel City. Training and playing with such amazing players will improve my game, and I know the coaching staff will as well. I want to be a part of something big and game-changing in women's football, and this is why I decided to join Angel City. I want to win titles, and I know that Angel City's goal, and other than that is Angel City's goal as well. Yeah, I think she's going to be a great talent. She's a great talent. 23. Her, the Thompson sisters, and moving forward, Angel City, she's 23. And she's from Iceland. So I think this is a great move. They signed her for how much? They signed her for 2.5 years through 2027. So she's gonna wear the number 32. Not bad, not bad. Not bad at all. It's always interesting to see why did I just see that name and then it just go away? Also, who playing right now? Minnesota Lynx? Minnesota Lynx. What we supposed to be looking at right quick? What was I supposed to be looking at? I think I was supposed to be looking at we going down the timeline. All right, Dallas is up. Let's go. Big us. Y'all gotta win, bro. You gotta win for us. Jennifer, hopefully she gets to start. Jackie, what you got? What they got you saying, Jackie? What they got you saying, Jackie? Oh Lord, what they got Jackie saying?
Te queremos ver en el estadio. Adquiere tu Volcán Pack y juntos seamos parte de esta historia. Te queremos ver en el estadio. Adquiere tu Volcán Pack y juntos seamos parte de esta historia.
I think she said y'all better come out and witness history type shit. I think that's what I got from the whole video. She said y'all better come out here and watch us make history as we mollywop Portland. She ain't say all that, but that's what I got. Hey, y'all better show up. Cause like I said, Tigers, look, ain't been the best season. We got a lot of we didn't get a lot of new faces. It's just like we got a new coach. We got a new coach. That's what happened. We got a new coach, and it took him a minute, and I don't think we did not play really good football under him. I'm just start there. Very individualistic, and when it was individual, it'd be different if players like Jackie Catlana, these individual players, instead of Jenny and Mayor, if individualistic, I'd rather it be through Jackie or Catlana, not Mayor or Jenny, because Mayor, she on her way out. Jenny too. They're just they take a little too much time on the ball. They're too ball dominant, and then it also, if you not only do y'all want to be ball dominant, y'all are holding up the game when we could be speeding it up. What I feel with Jackie and Katlana, yeah, they're gonna they're gonna have the ball, but at least they're on the whip and they're gonna go attack. Playing in the middle and being possessive and then holding and kind of just like not getting the ball out under you quick enough, it stalls the game. So we all know that this man Pedro played a coach Jenny before, and so in essence we understand why she had a lot more influence in this Tigres team, and it didn't work out for us. And Jenny played way better under Mila. All the ladies played way better under Mila. We won with Mila. So Pedro, listen, you got a lot, like all the managers that have come before you have had Tigres win. So I understand it's your first season. Whatever. Mila wasn't even given the opportunity to help Tigres further. She didn't even get the opportunity to help the ladies win a CONCACAF championship. They fired her. But she helped Tigres get all the way to the semifinal. Pedro didn't do that. Now, if Pedro helps us win and then helps us win the title, fabulous. But if he fails, I'm going to be like, listen, we should have kept Mila. I don't understand why we even fired her in that way. Like I said, it's not like she hadn't been successful. Club America had to get their 2 stripes because they were trying to ascend not Club America. Monterrey had to get those two championships because they're trying to make Monterrey not more marketable, but in essence, that was the team that they wanted to showcase based upon Burnell, based upon her influence. And it's not like she's not a great player, but it's just like if you watch the finals, like those comebacks should have never happened. Tigres, Jackie should have scored the penalty against Monterrey last year, and we would have won the final. Club America should have never collapsed and let Burnell score on the last minute as well. So it was like both those games, both those Tigres were up going into that game. The second going into the final, like up 2 goals. So the fact that, like I said, it should have never happened. I'm not saying Monterrey's wins weren't genuine, but the way they did it definitely wasn't organic. And like I said, I don't know why they needed to do it, but I can see why. In a markability way, they're trying to raise Monterrey's profile, but it wasn't necessary. And like I said, Monterrey didn't even beat Tulica to even advance, but since they had a better record, a better seeding, they got to win on a draw. And that to me that's not organic. You must beat your opposition. You don't get to tie them and then still go ahead. Only like they do that in Champions League, but I didn't know that's what happened in Mexico League. Like especially because like I said, it was the first leg match. It was the first round of the playoffs. You should have to beat a team. You should not get to get a draw on both games and be able to advance still just because of seeding. You must beat the team. I don't care what anybody else will say. You must beat that team to show me you're the best. And they didn't do that. So therefore, how can I respect you in that essence? It's not like you personally. It's just, how can I respect the team that didn't actually beat the team to advance? They just had a better seeding. Seeding should only matter when it comes to who you get to play, not ultimately be the way you advance. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know, Mexico. Y'all need to change that. That ruling is trash. I'm just saying. And like I said, it'd be different if the Tigres ain't, I'm saying, I think, anyway, still, I don't understand how that worked out. It just doesn't make any sense. It don't make no sense. It don't make no damn sense. What? We got Yana? We got all the ladies saying something. We got a lineup? Uh-oh. Kalia with a huge rebound and a bucket. Splash. Ooh, I've been watching the dub too. I got a couple recaps. I've been watching the W, tuned in. They've been playing all this week. They play tonight, they play tomorrow. Who am I looking for though? I'm looking for a certain team. the Phoenix Mercury. Oh, that's right, Man City. Oh, Maya, she scored as well. 4-0. Damn, you can barely see that shit. Barely see that. What was it? We got Fujito got that. Listen, Fujito got the game started in the second minute. Caroline scored in the fifth minute. City already knew what to do. Like City knew how to play this game. This is why they were the first team to. This is why they were the first team to play, because City already had the understanding. The players already had an understanding of what this game was all about. 7v7. It's a technical, more of a technical game. A lot of the teams, a lot of the teams, which was actually surprising. Not all the teams, like PSG. I felt, anyways. PSG too. Yeah, a lot of the teams they were trying to make it. They were trying to play like 11v11, and I was honestly surprised. But then again, it started to make me realize about the high IQ players, about them not understanding what type of field that they're on, what type of game that they're playing. Like, it's like, did they not Google 7v7? Did they not watch film before they came here? Like, what does a 7v7 match look like in that way? Like, a lot of the teams didn't have a fundamental understanding of how to just play this game. It's not going to be balls over the top. It's going to be possession oriented, moving the ball around. And then, like I said, if you on the counter, there's no offsides. Push the ball up high to your quickest players. So it was very concerning that a lot of teams didn't have that understanding. And then when they finally figured it out, it was maybe too late, or it was like, okay, they're the team that was successful. So, like I said, City, as you can see, the second minute, the fifth minute, the 16th minute, they already had the game under wrap. They already knew, they already had an understanding. So, I mean, I can't help but brag on City, I guess, you know, and we're going to see what happens. Okay, the second half is kicked off. We're going to see what happens. Let's go back to Gotham over here. They didn't have an understanding. They did not have an understanding. But, you know. But, you know. I wonder where I had found their lineup at. It's very interesting. All right, America. Oh, all right. Well, it's the start of the second half. America is still down 2-1 to Gotham. But, I'm sorry, not 2-1, 3-1, excuse me. Did he make any subs? He did. He brought in Sabrina for, I guess, Hernandez or Yana? But y'all need to bring in Sarah if she's available. Let's see though. We got Antonio. Let's see. Did Gotham make any changes? I highly doubt that. Like, Gotham's backline is not intimidating at all. I'm just saying, like, Gotham's backline not intimidating at all. Yet Club America act like they can't get behind them. And let me see. She got lucky right there. She fell. All right, America. Okay, yeah. He brought off Yana. Bro. Oh, why is Hernandez taking shots from outside the box like this? It just I'd rather her just continue to dribble. I mean, it wasn't too far off, but I'm just shots from range. I'm not saying to get the second goal, it needs to be more. It has to be more calculated. You know, It's got to be more calculated to get the second goal for America. They got plenty of time. 2 goals is not bad at all, okay? Just got to make sure you can't allow Gotham to score. You keep Gotham at 3 and y'all score 2, there you go. And if Gotham sit back and allow America to press, hopefully America can capitalize. But right now we got the goalkeeper down for Gotham. She kind of ran into somebody. She kind of. Yeah, and if she did, she ran into her own teammate. Yeah, so she's getting medical treatment right now. And the Gotham goalkeeper. But there guys play Portland. Let's go. We got about an hour and 15 till they kick off. Hopefully, this is not the same scoreline we get. But if it is the same scoreline, it better be 3 Portland 1. And it looks like she slipped. After she jumped up, she slipped. The grass, because it had been raining out in Mexico currently. So she slipped maybe on some water that was on the field and kind of stretched a little bit more than she would have had liked, if you get my drift type shit. She over there, you know what I'm saying? She gonna have to walk it out. Walk it out. Walk that walk. I guess it looks like she's up. She don't have to walk it out. She'll be all right. Now, I mean, do I have kind words for Gotham? Should I be able to have kind words for Gotham? Let me see if I can observe and pull out some kind words to give Gotham. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I really don't like too many NWSL teams, and Gotham is just not on. Gotham is definitely not one of them that I like. They don't have any players that I'm really attracted to when it comes to football. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't. You know, they not only did that coach bail on Houston and he went over here, so that it doesn't make me happy. Like, oh, so you wanted to go coach Gotham, but you didn't want to coach Houston? Okay. And after you actually were successful with Houston, you didn't want to stay with Houston? You know, so that's insulting. But a lot of other managers haven't want to stay in Houston as well, because they're not really about that life. Let's start there. And I understand, like, what type of spirit and body am I to have to help Houston, in a way, ascend, right? We got a shot from Scarlett from outside the box. I believe that was her. Listen, ladies, y'all gonna have to shoot a little closer. Y'all gonna have to get a little closer. Break down this Gotham back line. Y'all acting like this Gotham back line is like top notch. Like, stop it. They are not. Oh my goodness. It's the too much respect. It's too much respect going to Gotham. That's what's frustrating me. It's like, what do you have to prove to Gotham Club America? Y'all in the same position. Both of y'all were able to get to the semifinals. Like, huh? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. And yes, maybe Yana's penalty was maturity wise. Like Yana should have never went for that challenge in the box. Like after she realized, oh shit, she has the first step on me. I don't think I need to actually challenge her. She has to be smarter. And this is probably a reason why she got benched. Cause she did that goal was the penalty was preventable. How about that? The penalty was preventable because Yana didn't actually have to go for the slide challenge. She could have allowed Purse to, be creative, and if she scored, okay, she scored. But to give her the opportunity due to a sloppy tackle, yes, it's disappointing. It's disappointing. So, and like I said, I'm rooting for the Mexican sides because I already saw the Summer Cup, Liga MX in the Basel, and we've seen the Mexico teams go out very early. And it's like, okay, the Mexico sides, did y'all learn from the prior experience against the Basel opposition, or is it still the same? And like I said, with America having played Chivas, I don't know how much energy they had to exert when it came to that match. And actually, we're gonna see real quick. Let's go on Google. Let's go over here to see if we can get a time frame of when America played Gotham. I mean, when America played America. Yeah, Club America played what did they play? Chivas. For some reason, I don't know why Chivas played America. Like, I really don't get it because I've honestly never seen it happen. Like, and I've been watching Mexico League for a good minute. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I've been watching y'all for a minute, and I've never seen right after a championship win, y'all play another match, and especially against Chivas. Chivas, why? Why Chivas? They weren't the top two teams. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like a head. It's a definite head scratcher of why they decided to play Chivas when they had a big match coming up against Gotham. Like, y'all just threw Chivas in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do we need to see America Chivas? What? Nah, see, that's why I say it's fraudulent, bro. They don't want Mexico to shine, bro. It is what it is, bro. They don't want Mexico to get up off the ground, bro. Why do y'all don't want Mexico to thrive, huh? Because listen, Mexico, let me just tell y'all, based upon observations, and based upon what ChatGPT has told us about Mexico. Mexico is a rising nation. Football intellectually, because look, we get to see all these Mexico has great great talent coming up, right? They have pacey forwards. We seen them. We're gonna see them when they play Uruguay. How many talented, speedy, athletic, tall strikers that they have in on the width and the attack. And we're starting surely but slowly. Players like, of course, Soto. Mainly, we're gonna start there. Soto is like the pinnacle of what Mexico's midfield can. Soto is an archetype of what type of talent is in Mexico. If that makes sense, yes, that makes sense. Her archetype and her intelligence for that age is what Mexico have the potential to bring up out of them. And then when you have more Sotos, more Jackies, more Brunels, well, not them names, but archetypes that are similar, that have the understanding of the game. I mean, of course. And then how big this league is? 18 teams? Oh my goodness. Y'all got a big ass league. Y'all play 2 seasons. Not only are y'all one of the biggest rivals, America, even though America doesn't want to admit it, the Mexico League is ultimately their biggest rival over here. Because if you're not going to NMSL, you're probably coming to Mexico. Like, let's be real. Mexico is finna be it is growing to be like one of the biggest ops to America. And it's not even for the money. It's for the play. It's for the competition. You know, you can play in NWSL and there's a certain energy behind them. But you can come to Mexico and these big ass, Mexico got bigger stadiums than NWSL. Let's start there. And when they get full, they're gonna make the whole world look like, look, y'all think y'all playing in a big stadium. When you come and pull up and play Tigres in their stadium, it's amateur. It's amateur stadium compared to other leagues. But like I said, They don't want Mexico to rise like that. Like Mexico, this is how dirty they did Mexico. They didn't even want y'all to claim the first World Cup type shit. Y'all had a World Cup before we even knew it was a World Cup, and it was hidden. We didn't even know Mexico had hosted. We didn't even know Mexico, y'all had hosted a whole ass World Cup type shit. And y'all was good at Mexico. You see how they been hiding geniuses in plain sight? Huh? You know what I'm saying? So when I discovered the Mexican League through Houston Dash playing Tigres, of all the teams, here's the thing. Of all the teams Tigres could have played, it was Houston. I think mainly because they were in Texas. You know what I'm saying? Closer geographically. And then also maybe because I'm not too sure if anybody else in the NWSL League was even fucking with Mexico. You know what I'm saying? Like the audacity, like why would you not want your team to play the best team in another region? You know what I'm saying? That's another thing. They be playing, they're so scared of they're so scared of how the narrative changes when, oh damn, Esther had a long range shot, but it hit the post. It wasn't really like, that threatening, but it was on target. It was on target. But they're so afraid of the narrative changing that there's great talent around the world because they've told you, oh, only the best people play in Europe type shit. But we're not the men's game. We're the women's game. So therefore, and just like the men's game, there's talent everywhere, but the women's game, there's talent everywhere too. Some just need to be discovered, and AKA has some attention tuned onto them because all the attention is going to some maybe mediocre football IQ teams. Low mediocre football IQ teams. You know what I'm saying? And since I've been watching Liga MX, I have seen the intelligence grow. I have seen it grow. Now, the reason why it's grown is because you got players like Paños, you got players like Irene, you got players like Pereira. A lot of these Spanish core players coming over here. Jenny, of course. A lot of these high IQ football players they were like, okay, we're not gonna play in Spain no more. Let's go to Mexico. Y'all speak in a similar tongue that we do. You know what I'm saying? Even if I do need to change some of the words, I can understand, conversation type shit. So because of them, the game intelligence had risen. Irene coming to Wendy Renard type shit. What's her name? The French player. Henri came over here. Who else is another player that came over here? Y'all may know of Henri. We got Van de Sanden. So we get very high IQ players coming over here. Yeah, are they a little older? Yeah, it doesn't matter. But the intelligence level is there, and that's what's making the greatest impact. It is what you don't see, but you're actually getting to see because it's being manifested. Right now, of course, Club America not playing well in this game, but Paños' addition, it was Paños, and there's another girl. She plays for guess who now? The champions, Tuzas. Pereira, when she was playing for Club America, she was the main ball position holder back here. And where's Okeki? You know what I'm saying? Where's she at in the back line? Maybe if y'all had her Club America, y'all would be doing better defensively. But that's just me. Okay? Anyways, but it is the influence of the IQ of the footballers. This is why Mexico's league has, and it's not like Mexico don't have intelligent players either. Y'all got y'all's OG. Y'all got y'all great players. I say Bernal, Soto, Kiana, I've seen some great moments from her IQ, but just in general, when Club America played together and they're on point. Jackie, we got, we got some high IQ players. I would even consider Hernandez and Luna some high IQ players at sometimes, you know what I'm saying? And they're better than, they're making the national team more consistently. But yeah, listen, the most disrespected striker, Charlene, a very high IQ player in the game. She's been averaging 18 plus goals in the last 2 or 3 seasons. I mean, how many players are actually doing that globally around the world? And there's actual competition type shit. It's different to score as many goals as you have, but there's no opposition. For a player to do it consistently like Charlene, it stands out more, especially at her age. And then, like I said, not only is she in a league with competition, she's a little older, and she don't play for quote unquote the most winningest team. Okay, She not playing for Barca. She not playing for Chelsea. They just won their first ever championship type shit. Like let's be real. That's some legendary archetype type shit. You know how hard it is to win a championship for the first time? You got to create that energy. That energy comes from within. This is something y'all they had not laid the foundation to win a championship, but they got it done in 2025. Okay? Yeah, and like Charlene who's scoring, she's been scoring like 18 plus goals over these last couple seasons. So it was like, I mean, I'm happy for him because it just shows, all right, you know, even in like I said, Mexico is similar to NWSL. It's very competitive. Very competitive. It's not just one team having the great players. It's multiple teams knowing that there's talent in their geographical location and figuring out how they can get them on their team. You know what I'm saying? And an 18 club team. And yes, they may have more teams than some of the other leagues. So yes, in a way they should have more competition. But when you have teams like we saw in Europe where it's really, okay, you got 12 teams, but we have a team that has won the title 5 years in a row. It's capping. We're going to cap. That's a cap, bro. That's that's crazy. That's some crazy work. And it's due to, one, players still wanting to play with a team that is known to win. Players not in a way, not saying challenging themselves to go to a different geographic location, but them just knowing, well, if I play in Europe, these are the teams I have to go to because these are the teams that they let ascend. And the other teams, they won't let them ascend because of the gatekeeping. It is what it is. But over here in Mexico, listen, there's not that much gatekeeping. And NWSL, there's definitely a lot of shenanigans because they're definitely a league that is scandalous. So you got to be careful if you ever want to come to an NWSL team. Man, Irene almost scored. Oh, come on, Ann. Stop throwing yourself around. You gonna hurt yourself by throwing yourself around. Sarah barely ran into you. Let me see. The ball went up. That was a good shot, Irene, man. I wish she scored, but let's see. See, and it was, anyways, nobody got hurt. Everyone's okay. It looked like Carter was trying to help defend too because she saw Sarah running. So she kind of, and then you see Sarah's hand extend a little bit right there. So she lucky she didn't hit that back of the goalpost. Her head was very close. Yeah. And like we said, we all know it's because, in essence, the women's game was supposed to be for the men's game. It was supposed to be for the male gaze. The women's game was never, or right now, the women's game is still attached to the men's game. It was never supposed to be able to operate independently from them. But now, since we're seeing the destruction of the patriarchy, teams are finally being able to become, what did Michelle King say? Autonomous type shit, aka they're independent on team. They are not attached to the men's side. You know what I'm saying? They are independent. They operate on their own finances. You know what I'm saying? They're not a crutch to the men's game, and the men's game is not a crutch to them. So whatever the men's game decides to do, they want to do with their team, it's not the same. And like, you know, in school, in high school, or even the universities, we were already taught and quote unquote groomed to be like, one team. It's America, men and women. But in a patriarchy, it was always men, right? And you clearly see how it was manifested in how teams were treated, type shit. Like the fact that Barcelona women are the, like, you know, the best team in Barcelona women are the best team, I guess you say, in the world, but the best team currently in the world before Lyon. In Spain, when actually Spain and Real Madrid and Barca were big rivals in their collective respects for the men's game. But the men's game for Real Madrid, they didn't decide to invest into a women's team because apparently sexism. They thought women were needed in the kitchen type shit. They didn't want to see the women thrive, even though y'all could have capitalized on all the Champions Leagues success y'all had with Real Madrid to create a women's side to have them flourish. Now y'all get beat up every time y'all face Barca because of y'all's lack of foresight and your lack of investment in the women of in your country, and not even your country, just the geographical location of Real Madrid type shit. Y'all delayed the inevitable Y'all delayed the inevitable as much as you could, and y'all are, of course, paying for it because, like I said, y'all could, when Barca created a women's team, I don't know why y'all niggas didn't create a women's team. Make that make sense. That make it make sense. It doesn't make sense. So, like I said, it talks when it comes to the energy behind these clubs. A lot of it's been always through the men's. So now when we have teams starting to be independent, autonomous, and through the women's, they're besides Barca, besides Chelsea. Well, even Chelsea now because they got some different owners. They got now that Serena Williams and her husband are going to be invested. And now that we got Michelle King started it. Michelle King started it. She bought London City Lionesses. She's a billionaire. She bought London City Lionesses, and like I said, she changed the whole game. She changed the whole game about how you're supposed to be how you're supposed to be influencing the women's game. Like I said, in Mexico, the influence in the women's game is way different. It's more of a, I feel more of ChatGPT says Mexico is more of a community based like football globe. It's more about the collective, more family oriented, more like fan energetically. That's what they said. Other leagues operate off of just, manufactured faces type shit, other shit that's not when it comes to the fan. That's why I can't really get behind Gotham because they're a manufactured face team. They're not, if they had kept their core essence of the team that helped them win the championship, I could probably feel that energy. But since they're not, I can't, how can I gain the energy that y'all fabricated? You have fabricated energy compared to Club America's energy based upon what I've seen. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So the two energies are different. And like I said, I have the ability to see them. So it's like, hey, Monday Sea was so close. And it's raining again. It's raining again. I'm talking that. I'm going off right now. So it's like, you got 3 changes for Gotham. Martin Bruhinha, the Brazilian. And who this girl? Oh, and Ella Stevens. It's not the only people's fault. The only people that are at fault are the people that consciously know what the fuck they're doing. And then, those are the people that are at fault. That you consciously know what you're doing with this football club behind the scenes, their energies, and you're okay with it. And then, like I said, I have no problem calling that shit out because it's blatant. It's blatant. And then y'all, like I said, Gotham manufactured success. This is where they're gonna get to a final. Manufactured success. They then brought in all. Remember Gotham Super Team? What has Gotham Super Team won? Nothing. Gotham Super Team ain't won shit. I don't remember. Okay, did they win the No, they didn't. They did. See, but you remember how Gotham went to the what? It was Kansas City Current versus Gotham. Remember? What match was that? What match was that in the final? They were in San Antonio. I forgot. They lost, but they still ended up in the final. Why? Why y'all trying to manufacture Gotham success? It doesn't make any sense. And here's the thing. I don't think they're going to be allowed to win based upon the energies that they have disrespected. How are you going to let go of half the team or even more than half the team that helped you win a championship? You think that energy is going to be reciprocated? It don't matter how much y'all manufacture Gotham getting into final. Kansas still beat y'all. And even if y'all go to this one, I bet you, Tigers, y'all better beat Gotham type shit. You know what I'm saying? And even if y'all don't, shit, nigga, we gonna watch. How it might go down. Oh, damn. Monday Sea kicked her in the stomach a little bit. But I think Sonnets is, what do you call it? She did kick her, but definitely over exaggerating. Gotham had a super team. They brought in Crystal Dunn. They brought in Sonnet. They brought in Shannon Davison. They brought in Rose Lavelle. The only person out here on the field right now is Sonnet. Davison got hurt. We all know how she got hurt. She had to get sit down because she's not proper. She had to get sit down because she's not proper, getting exposed. When they get exposed, they got to fake an injury. Because we can see your football IQ is not at the same level compared to Germa, compared to the other players that are in the league, it's obvious. So what they got to do, they got to sit you down because they can't have you fuck up the narrative. You know what I'm saying? So they try to be sneaky with it, but you can't be sneaky. Rose Lavelle, we ain't seen Rose Lavelle. She ain't been the same ever since, fam. Rose Lavelle was in the first 2 seasons, but she ain't seen. She done TKO. She didn't got hurt playing too much. You know what I'm saying? She got hurt playing too much. Can't stay healthy type shit. Crystal Dunn then took her talents to PSG type shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Gotham. That energy. You see that energy ain't come back to you. You ain't had no glory. You may get to a final. But I'm telling you, the energy don't lie, nigga. Y'all can't do this to the sacred game of football. And so this is also another reason why I'm so hard on Gotham, because they're trying to manipulate how we see, quote unquote, like super teams should not exist. I don't even think they should exist. So the fact that rhetoric was even out there when that team was formed was ludicrous. Especially how you want to have a super team in one of the most competitive leagues in the world, in NWSL, where we got colleges. Most of our players in the league have went to competitive colleges, and they compete for. It's very competitive. It's not like you don't get opportunities to not be good. I mean, you don't get opportunities in college and suck. You know, most of those girls, you actually have to play. You have to have some type of energy. So, like I said, Gotham, it is what it is. Y'all could try to manufacture Gotham success, but I'm not here for the hype, and I'm gonna continue to crack the backs of y'all because it's obvious. We all seen what happened. The super team busted. It is. And we ain't never heard of we ain't gonna ever hear about a super team again. Who else did they sign? Didn't they sign Lynn Williams type shit? Man, let me look. Gotham act like that. Gotham wanna act like I don't remember. I remember Gotham. Y'all hyped Gotham super team. And then y'all got to the final one and y'all lost, and then y'all got you might go to another final and probably lose again. But especially if it's 2 NWSL teams, they'll fucking give it to Portland. Portland, shit. Even though I think they got some cocky motherfuckers on their team right now, type shit. Hey, shit. Even though it's gonna be 2 hours. It's gonna be 2 hours of Gotham unless Club America can do something. We got 76 minutes, but listen, y'all need to be able to see behind the game, because God ain't gonna let Gotham do this. It's gonna be real. It's not gonna happen the way you think it's gonna happen. They can try to trick you, but it's not gonna happen. Because that ain't how energy works. That is not how energy works. You can't manipulate it, and especially eyes like mine that can see. Oh yeah, that depth. Because like I said, you can't get rewarded for dismantling your championship winning team when you didn't need to. There was no need to dismantle. I understand add pieces, but don't rebrand your brand. Don't rebrand the championship winning team that you just had as a super team. You didn't have a super team to win the championship, so what makes you think you need a super team now to defend it type shit? Like, make that make sense, nigga. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand the logic. But you see, this is how they try to subtly control and program the collective consciousness. Like, I'm glad it failed because the energy was fraudulent type shit. Oh! Bro, I'm telling you, that's why I have so much smoke for Gotham. Because they're trying to do fraudulent shit and mask it as something else. This is why I have smoke for Gotham. And like I said, I don't even like that. Maybe the only player I really like for Gotham is CeCe Kaiser and Jessica Silva. And CeCe Kaiser played for Houston Dash before she ever stepped on the foot with Gotham. And Jessica Silva, she's Portuguese, and she said hi to me when she came to San Antonio type shit. So, you know what I mean? I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. And I would say, and CeCe Kaiser said hello. Both Jessica and CeCe were together when they were walking past, because they didn't play in that game. And when I called out to them, they both acknowledged me. Unlike O'Hara, when I called out to that hoe, she acted like she ain't here, nigga. But I felt her spirit. She was scared. She was like, "Who is this?" I scared her. And I was able to read her energy. And honestly, I didn't like what I read. This is why I'm like, the World 7, when I was like, I'm a little skeptical, fam. I'm a little skeptical. And you know what's so funny how manifestations work? Let me tell you who was with Kelly O'Hara when we watched the World 7 thingy. Anita Anitasjoint. What's my fucking name? Anita? So you see how, in essence, they are trying to make you, your energy, and I'm not saying Anita being with Kelly it is a representation of they're intimidated by that. Like Anita can't help that she has the same name, Anita. You know what I'm saying? She can't help that she has the same name as me. I bet you there's a lot of Anitas in the world, right? Maybe not that many, but a lot of Anitas. You know what I'm saying? But how many Anitas are actually in the realm of football? I don't know. There's a rare slim. But how come it happens to be the one Anita with the person I already called out, Kelly O'Hara? Huh? Make that make sense, nigga. And I'm saying I'm just being realistic, nigga. I'm just being realistic. And so when I seen that manifestation, I was like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. Y'all, they're very intimidated by my truth and how I express the game of football. You know what I'm saying? They're very intimidated about how I observe the realm of football and how I express it to you because I give you the truth. Because, like I said, I want talented players to be. I want talented players to have the opportunity to have space to be able to create and therefore give us a great game. And when their players are able to produce great games for us, like we found out, football is meant to heal us as a collective based upon what we see when they play. It's not supposed to make us feel, when upset type shit. It's not supposed to make us feel certain emotions. It's supposed to actually help us heal, or at least do the positive side. Not make us feel like such and such, all these negative emotions. But like I said, it's been manipulated behind the scenes for certain teams with certain archetypes, certain faces to sway the collective. And like I said, I'm a nigga that has the ability to read behind what I'm being observed, what I'm fucking seeing, because this is it is what it is. I'm not gonna get mad at and like I said, it'd be different if y'all allowed the women to play organic football. It'd be different. We wouldn't even have to decode energy if y'all actually let them play a proper game. But since y'all want to control how we see who's proper and who's not, well, there you go. You fucked it all up. And this is why you got to tune into other leagues. You got to tune into other leagues to understand there's different types of games being played. Because like I said, if you only tuned into European teams, you're not getting the full totality of the realm. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, we're honestly getting robbed of a lot of football because a lot of geographical locations don't have the networking, don't have the sponsorships like a lot of the European teams do, that they continue to shove in our faces. You know what I'm saying? Why is it that Dan's is only attracted to European teams? Huh? Make that make sense. Like Dan's is global, but they only have European teams? Okay. So you not really that global, nigga. Huh? Nah. We ain't never seen a Tigers match on Dan's Global for the women's game. No, all we see are European teams. So you ain't global, my nigga. Just label yourselves as a European pipeline type shit. You know what I'm saying? See how they be trying to manufacture bullshit in front of us? You ain't the home for the global game. You ain't the home for the women's game because you segregate yourself to just Europe. Yep. It is what it is. They can lie to us, but it's up to you if you believe it. You know what I'm saying? I can't help that this is what I seen. This is what I be observing. And like I said, Anita Anitasjoint with Kelly O'Hara is funny, fam. But here's the good thing about the World Sevens. What I enjoyed was to see my teams play well. You know what I'm saying? PSG. It's all for me. This tournament is going to be more of a youthful tournament to see the great youth talent that is coming through the ranks of these clubs. But as you all know, we got I don't know why we got two Manchester teams. Why we have two Manchester teams. And it's actually in Portugal. Wouldn't you think that Portugal would have an extra team? No. Because it was made from either European mindset or American mindset with no NWSL teams. We got mainly European. I think they're all European teams, right? So, yeah. Like I said, and these are the people that are going to try to tell us this. Like I said, that's why this next tournament, of course, we're going to appreciate the tournament that we have now. But if y'all want to do this again, I expect other teams from geographical locations to be able to feature type shit. And also, let me talk shit. Let me say that the Corinthians, remember I was talking about how come we don't be seeing Brazil? Well, they have a women's cup I thought it was started today too. They have let me see if I can pull it up over here. Because they actually have a women's cup going on. And I think Racing Louisville was a part of it. Let me see Racing. Let's go to Racing so if we can get the information real quick. Racing because of hold on now. It's NWSL x USL Super League. Oh shit! I like that y'all played each other. That's what's up. Let me see. Let me find it. Man, it's like a world women's. Shit, I don't know why I thought it. I don't know why I thought we got first of all 85th minute right now. Chivas Gotham, still 3-1. Still 3-1. But yes, the Women's Cup. I mean the Women's Cup. We got Paydae, I think the San Paulo, the champions, Tuzas, and Racing Louisville. So this is what we're gonna get for like the Brazilian, but no Corinthians, but we do get some Brazilian teams. Now Brazil, they're doing things for Brazil behind the scenes. So let's talk about what they're doing with Brazil. We're not getting to see their quote unquote best team in Brazil, right? We're not getting to see Corinthians. Why not? Why are we not seeing Corinthians in this matchup? I'm just gonna be real. Huh? Like how you not have a tournament? How you gonna have a tournament in Brazil knowing that the World Cup finna be in Brazil, the biggest one ever, and y'all not showcasing Corinthians? Huh? So we gonna get a Racing Louisville's, Tuzas, Paydae, and I think I said Sao Paulo. But we're not gonna get the best team in Brazil, which is the Corinthians. Okay, fine. But what they're doing with Brazil is exploiting them, clearly. Well, we'll pimp out your whole, we'll let you host the World Cup. But like I said, the Women's World Cup is going to be on Netflix. We don't even know how that's going to go down. The Women's World Cup, the biggest game in the whole world that's going to be played in beautiful Brazil, is not free anymore. The World Cup is not free, y'all. The World Cup is not free. Can you believe it? The World Cup, unless Netflix is like, hey, niggas, the World Cup is free. I'm pretty sure we gonna have to pay to watch the Women's World Cup. Unless Netflix say, actually, all the games for the Women's World Cup are free. You don't need to pay. Then it's not free. Netflix owns two Women's World Cups. Not men's World Cups. So, not men. See, it's very scandalous. Like, we're not the Super Bowl, okay? We are the Women's World Cup. And they have now taken, it's only 2 tournaments. They're going to see, but the fact that they gave them 2 is kind of crazy. I would understand if you let them give them 1, but the fact that y'all gave them 2 is shady, because y'all were like, hey, look, we gonna give y'all 2 chances. If y'all fuck up on the first one, it's okay. You can get better on the next one. Instead of, okay, first of all, if you fuck this whole up on the first one, we're never gonna let you fucking attempt to host the Women's World Cup type shit. And then, like I said, the second World Cup is supposed to be in America and a lot of other places, right? Isn't the second one supposed to be like in America? That one, America's probably gonna win. They setting America up to win that one. And like I tell y'all, listen, national teams, the Expressos is done. But are y'all producing talent in your league to compete with them? And I'm talking about France, England, Sweden, Mexico. All y'all producing talent to be able to beat America on home soil, because y'all know they gearing up to win another one. That's what they trying to gear up. But like I said, Brazil being pimped out, like I said, they loved talking about how many Brazilians played in the NWSL during the Olympics. They loved it, which is okay. But this is in a way also how they manipulated Brazil's energy. Brazil, y'all were only satisfied with gold. Y'all were only satisfied with a silver medal. Brazil couldn't beat America, even though even though both coaches were new. Emma was a newer coach, and she was a late arrival. But Brazil, in a way, they had enough players that played in NWSL, as we all knew, but it was only good enough for silver. It was only good enough. They were like, yeah, you're good, but you're not gonna win gold. You're not gonna win gold against us. You see how they did Brazil? When Brazil probably should have beat America. There were some moments, right? That first match, that first half was, damn, we got 8 minutes. 8 minutes of stoppage time for Corinthians, for Gotham in America. But yeah, but we're gonna have the this is happening in July, y'all. So we got 2 more months. So hopefully we have good access to this. And like I said, how come, I don't know who's going to be presenting this to us, but hopefully, like I said, we got access to it. We should. Come on, America. Let's see if Tigres actually have a lineup yet, because America is done. 8 minutes to score 2 goals, America. Y'all held, or let's see what Portland. Y'all got a lineup yet? Portland. Nothing? Okay, look, y'all. If y'all want to watch the game right here, look. USA, Canada, USA, Spanish, ESPN. Look at the energetic gatekeepers of CONCACAF. LOL. Disney, nigga. Doesn't Disney own Paramount? Type shit. Look at all these gatekeepers. If you don't got ESPN Plus, if you don't got Paramount Plus, nigga, you ain't gonna catch no damn CONCACAF game. Ho. Unless you're part of the rest of the world type shit. Alright, let's go to Tigres because they didn't even drop no lineup. Oh wait, they start at 9. I forgot. Wait. Tigres play at 9:30, so we'll have to spin the block. I forgot. Yeah, Tigres play at 9:30. I'm tripping. I thought they played at 9. LOL. So we'll have some time to think. But yeah, man. There's a game going on behind the game, and if you don't have the eyes to see it, well, then it's just not meant for you to see it. But if you come across a nigga that does, don't judge, nigga. Don't judge a nigga for me being able to see behind the realm, me being able to use my intuition, me being able to use the gifts that I have to see things that don't actually look the way they're trying to represent it. Like I said, it'd be different if we lived in a world of truthfulness, but you know that is not reality, unfortunately, for us as a humanity type shit. You know what I'm saying? It'd be different if we didn't live in this type of construct that we do. But since we do, we have to decode it and rewrite it and redirect it in the way that it needs to be for humanity. Because if you allow this illusion to continue to perpetrate, you ain't gonna get organic, beautiful football like we get from other geographical locations that are not getting sponsored, that are not getting seen, because they refuse to be corruptible. Now, it's not saying, and I asked ChatGPT a question, because it's in essence a double-edged sword. The teams that are being stronghold and gatekeeped and used to puppeteer a certain agenda are just as vulnerable as the teams that are not being represented, under observed, under invested in, as, you know what I'm saying? So we got teams being exploited, and we have teams that are not being exploited enough, or in a way, not even being showcased, hidden from the realm of our existence, because it would fuck up the narrative that they tell us, right? Because of the money, and it is energetic. It's energetic. They can't have the women's game rise, because when women rise, well then, what happens to patriarchy? Oh shit. Yeah. And that's the shit that they really are afraid of. They don't want to lose their power of illusion, which is too late, bitch. If y'all weren't trying to be fraudulent so hardcore, maybe y'all would have got away with it a little bit more. But since y'all started to become unhinged, literally, you kissed Jenny at the World Cup type shit. That is on some unhinged level, nigga. Unhinged. We had Paul Riley sleeping with his football players. Unhinged behavior. Unhinged. These men were running reckless in the realm of women's football. And then we had people like Jill Ellis, toxicity. How you quit on the club that you created because you was too toxic and you was exposed type shit. Emma Hayes had to dip out of Chelsea because the racist of Sam Kerr came out. Emma Hayes had to get out of Chelsea because Sam Kerr was a racist. You think Emma would have ever became America's coach if they didn't know about that video of Sam Kerr type shit? And let me tell you, Sam Kerr, lucky she's Sam Kerr. Because if it was anybody else, I'm just saying, it's crazy, bro. I would never want to be caught on television talking about white, this is what's wrong with y'all niggas, and then have a whole white-ass girlfriend. I'm sorry. Could it be a nigga? Could it be me? I don't know. Nigga, so this is how you really feel, nigga? So this is how you really feel. And like I said, it's going to be interesting to see when Sam Kerr actually steps back foot on the game. Because like I said, if I'm the collective and I'm looking at her and if I'm a white person or quote unquote thinking, I'm like, hold on now, nigga, like, did you even apologize to us type shit? Like, nigga, come on now, like, look, did you even say I'm sorry? Like, you got caught on camera saying some reckless shit. Like, you gotta control yourself. But like I said, still exploitation. She was found not guilty from the Cosmos as well. Like I said, listen, don't get mad that y'all niggas is the issue, okay? I'm just saying. Y'all niggas is an issue, but I just couldn't say it, be whole married to a whole white woman. I'm just saying, Sam Kerr, you brave soul. The fact that those words came out your mouth and you booed up with a white woman is crazy. Let's remind you, and you didn't have a whole kid with this woman. Now your kid have white type shit. I don't know. It is what it is. Look, some niggas don't want to say that. You know what I'm saying? Sam Kerr should have been canceled, kicked off the team. But nope, she was already injured. Had to get her ass sit down too. Sit your ass down, nigga. We heard everyone knew about that video. I bet you when we found out that hundreds and thousands of people already knew about that video. The people that knew they were going to try to manipulate the collective and how people didn't buy it though. People think she's a racist. Like, people didn't buy it. Like, but Sam Kerr can't really be a racist in a country with white supremacy type shit. I mean, for me, she looks like a white girl in essence, even though the white people are like, no, she's not a white girl. She's actually Australian. She's non-white tea. You know what I'm saying? So even white people don't claim her. But like I said, I don't. She said some racist shit. You know what I'm saying? When you start to insult somebody when it comes to their color, well, that's a problem. Like, there's other insults besides the color. I'm just saying, you could have commented on the nigga's shoes, his dressing style type shit, but nah, you was like, oh, white, like, this is what's wrong with the world. But then again, I can understand why those words came out your mouth because of white supremacy type shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you can't get mad at how niggas be really feeling, but it just couldn't be me married to a white bitch. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. You booed up with one of them. What makes Sam Kerr? Be careful, Sam Kerr. Be careful. Be careful, Sam Kerr. I'm just saying, be careful, homie. You've been caught on camera already saying some shit. People already gonna side-eye you. Nigga, like, you probably one and done. They're like, oh, we knew she wasn't one of us. You know what I'm saying? Everyone was like, well, we knew she wasn't one of us. And like I said, that's why Emma Hayes had to flee. Emma Hayes had to flee. Emma Hayes had to flee Chelsea. She had to flee. Y'all think Emma Hayes came to coach America for a reason? Nah, nigga. She had to flee. She had to flee fucking Chelsea, nigga. Sam Kerr was caught on camera being a racist. Being a racist, nigga. That's crazy. But how many videos have we have of non quote unquote people that look like Sam Kerr or even whiter than Sam Kerr be racist? Look, they make movies about it. They tell us the history about it, about the white supremacy type shit. And look. And like I said, the black queens, they don't get protected. You know, y'all don't protect the black players. We got Moppy Leon touching niggas in between their legs type shit. What the fuck is wrong with you, Moppy? Like, understand, keep your hands to yourself type shit. Like, we don't understand why you can't keep your hands to yourself, nigga. Like, what's wrong with you? You ain't got no self-control, nigga? Like, what? Like, what? Come on now. Only a 2-game ban. But like I said, the Cosmos said at least that's justice. Nigga, you can't do what you did, nigga. The illusion of, oh, I didn't touch her, bitch. It looked like you touched her, ho. And then you were derogatory after you touched her. You know what I'm saying? You lucky you Barcelona. Like I said, that also put a blip on Barca. I would have been mad if I'm a Barca player. You can't, because that energy will not go unjustified. You can't be a Barca player talking like, ooh, Moppy, I believe that you didn't touch her. You all know the women in the locker room, if they were in integrity, if they were actually standing in integrity, they would have looked at that video. I was like, I wish a bitch would try to do that to me, bitch. I would have been, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, if there was an integrity, they would probably be side-eyeing Moppy. And if that's just her character, well, then they're like, damn, Moppy, you exposed yourself, nigga. Like, why you doing that? Like, why did you let your intrusive thoughts win, Moppy? That they looking at her like, why you do that? Why you do it? Moppy like, fuck. I didn't do it. And so they denied in public, but we all saw the fucking video, nigga. All right? But like I said, since it was a black queen, you know what I mean? 2-game match, nigga. You know what I'm saying? 2-game match ban type shit. You know, we got a freaking Arsenal fans being racist and misogynistic to Bunny. There's Bunny. I mean, Bunny is the most obvious person you could target. She is solo by herself. She's one of few black players that actually play in England and for Man City. And she's already successful before Man City, so that's the disrespect. Y'all don't even respect the energy that she has. She's better than Man City. She was already better. Man City got better with her. If Man City didn't have Bunny, who would they actually be? Because Viviana Miedema was with Arsenal. Okay? And we really haven't gotten better with Miedema. She has been an addition, but we haven't gotten better with her. As you clearly can see, Gareth Taylor's bitch ass and fucking Nick Cushion's bitch ass were not good enough to help City get over the line. But we all know City is a gatekept team through the men's, because they only want to uplift the men's game for Man City. When Man City were winning all those champions with Pep, it was like, where's any of that currency going to the women's game? Like, you don't want to help the women get up too? How come we can't attract a energy archetype similar that, like, who is the quote unquote, you know what I'm saying? It just doesn't make no sense. It just doesn't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't make no sense. You know what I mean? Like, and like I said, if y'all, it's up to you if you want to continue to believe the illusion. Like, you know, if you want to continue to believe the illusion, okay. But don't come at a nigga for being able to see it differently. You know what I'm saying? Don't get mad. You can't get mad. You can't get mad. You can't get mad. Get mad at yourself. You know what I'm saying? Or actually open your eyes and actually see what you're saying. Actually listen to what I'm saying. Don't get mad. Don't get confused on the illusion. Don't get confused on the illusion of how I appear. Understand the information that I'm telling you. At the end of the day, it's information. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is. Even though Gotham won, like I said, manufactured faces, manufactured success. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not convinced that they're great of a team, because they were a great of a team before they even had these players. Yes, I know teams changes, but they still haven't gotten the players or the currency that makes me want to back them. It's unauthentic. So I can't get behind fakeness. It's just my spirit won't allow me. I'm just not that nigga. Like I said, but the world has been programmed to be fake. And so this is why, you know, real niggas don't really have that many friends type shit. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It is what it is. But anyways. Well, America, I guess better luck next year, fam. That's even, well, you did get to the final type shit. Aloha. Hold on. Dang, what's up, we did get. I mean, America did get to the final. But yeah, we gonna be back a little bit later. Hope you have a better result. Deuces.